I'm Waylon Whiskey from the Whiskey Chronicles, and welcome to another shot of whiskey. Today, we have a special treat for you. We're going to run down the Whiskey 10 Commandments. This is the top 10 things that thou shalt not fucking do when you're at a bar or at a party or hanging out shooting whiskey. Now first, before I get started, I'm going to take me a cowboy shot. Just a good way to get things started up. Now I've got a easy money right here to roll me through it. And my high-tech whiskey Bible. Now, commandment number 1. Thou shalt not ever talk to another dude whilst he or you is peeing unless there is a full-size truck between you. And I'm not talking about a little Nissan motherfucker. I'm talking about a full-size truck. Like a big-ass Ford, got some damn pigs and shit and 2x4s in it truck. And no, even if you keep your head up and you're looking straight forward, unless you're on either side of the, no talking, it's just fucking creepy. Here's number 2. Thou shalt not fart at the bar. Now, you know, nature is nature, and when you're drinking, you lose a little bit of control. So if you do slip up and drop a whiskey bomb at the motherfucking bar, you cannot run away and let the poor dude next to you take the blame for it. That's just some, man up, stay there and live with it. That way some other girl is not going to come up and be like, damn, this guy smells like shit, and you're the one that did it. That's wrong. That's dirty shit. Don't do that. It's just wrong. It's bad. Commandment number 3. Thou shalt not. If you're a man. Woman, go ahead. This is just in your fucking DNA. But if you're a dude, thou shalt not ever use the buddy system for bathroom breaks. Example. This is not cool. I gotta go pee. Yeah, me too. I'll come with. Nah. This should always be met with a very stiff, very stern, dude, what the fuck? Every time. It's not okay. Commandment number 4. This one may be the most important one. Thou shalt not ever wipe the bottle, or especially the jar of shine, when someone passes it to you. If you do this, Wyatt Earp, John Wayne, Waylon Jennings, and by God Johnny Cash and Jack Daniels himself will, I shit you not, come back from the grave and combine into one badass hillbilly whiskey swilling bastard and stick their giant collective shiny boot right up your limp-wristed sissy ass. Don't do it. Don't test them. They'll be there. Okay. Now that we got that by, we'll go to commandment number 5. Thou shalt not puke in a buddy's car, or in the bar, or really in the bathroom. Now here's the way you do this. Now it's understandable if you get sick by drinking too much whiskey, but I'll just give you an example. Good buddy of mine, my college wingman, I won't give his name, but we'll just call him Captain Smooth Britches. Well, Captain Smooth Britches, when he would get good and hammered and lose it, he would just disappear like a ninja wisp of fucking smoke. And then you would just find him somewhere, kicking up with his hat down, whiskey still in hand, and there might be a pile of pookie somewhere to the side that you would step in. Now, if you can't pull this off, here's what you do. You go outside, you find the douchiest car you can find, and you puke right next to it. And then you come back in, you get another drink, you rebuild your strength, and you start partying again. That's how you handle that. That's the only way. I'm serious. Now, commandment number 6. Thou shalt not use more than 3 words when ordering a damn drink. If you sound like you're reading a frickin' haiku every time you're ordering a drink or even a cup of coffee, you lose your fucking man card. Man card revoked, you limp-wristed Starbucks swilling douchebag. 2, 3 words max. Jack and Coke. Jack on rocks. Jameson's straight. Screwdriver. Whatever. No more than 3 words. Jack and Coke. 3 words. And it doesn't really fucking count. Next. Commandment number 7. Thou shalt not turn down a drink that someone else buys for you. That's just wrong. Someone's giving their hard-earned money to say, hey, I like you, have a drink. You just drink it. Even if it's shit you don't really want, like a fucking Jaeger bomb or some shit like that. You don't drink that shit normally. But if someone's like, hey, have a drink, you gotta do it. You just drink that shit and hold on and know you're going to be feeling like shit later, and then find somewhere out in the parking lot and puke on some douchebag's car. That's how you work it. Now, commandment number 8. Thou shalt not get drunk and be close talky. Close talky is bad. This is America. We have a fucking bubble. We got 2 to 3 feet around us. You don't break that. If you break that, you're going to get a bad response. That is like the fighting or fucking area. If you're either going to get punched or donkey punched. Right in there. About to here. About elbow length. If you break in that, guaranteed you're going to get the whiskey mad face. That one. Can't see the eyes, but you know what I'm fucking thinking. Which is 1 inch closer, and I'm going to hit you with something hard. Maybe my glass, maybe my ass, I don't know. I might just piss on you. But don't break my bubble. Got it? Okay. We're almost through. We're almost through. You're almost fully laid out into the rules of whiskey. There are specific rules to fucking shit up. That's on the words of whiskey. Check out the side later. Now, number 9. Do not ever try to force feed bread to a drunk. Any drunk, especially me, I'll tell the story in a minute, is not going to react too well when you try to force feed him bread in the hopes of sobering him up. I know you've got good intentions, but force feeding a motherfucker that's already had a lot of whiskey, it's just going to take a ignorant, fucked up, pissed off drunk and turn them into an ignorant, pissed off, fucked up drunk with a loaf of bread. You're not going to get what you want. And I'll tell that story in a minute. Now, last but not least, and if you take anything home tonight from what I'm telling you, take this one. Thou shalt not drink apple pie moonshine and energy drinks. This is almost like feeding a damn gremlin after midnight or making the Hulk mad or crossing the damn Ghostbuster streams. The combination, no matter how fun it may seem, it will ninja attack your ass and you wake up somewhere the next day with nothing but lots of stories about all the shit you did and probably a warrant out from you from the fucking petting zoo. I'm not kidding. Sounds good. I've done it. And I can attest. Not good. Bad. Now, this is the segment that we usually tell a Whiskey Nation story of being drunk. Now, although we did receive many stories, because it was among the 10 Commandments and I am one of the dirty bastards that this happened to, I will go ahead and tell a story from yours truly. A long, long time ago, in an apartment complex far, far away that I won't name because they're probably still looking for me, I was the asshole that drank too much. Now, here's another thing. If someone gives you one of these, about this size, and says, take a shot this big, doesn't matter how hard you are, it's not a good idea. I did that. It was a glass about this size. I took a shot of Jim Beam like that. Shot it. Didn't even give a whiskey face. I was a badass. I was 19 and had something to prove. I was stupid as fuck. And then, an even bigger dumbass, they said, do it again. And I did. And then, blink! I don't remember a fucking thing. So apparently, whilst in my drunken stupor, I crawled under the table. And they thought, holy shit, Waylon's lost his noodles. Let's feed him some bread. That'll soak it up. Now that's dumbass drunken logic. That, okay, if you take bread and sit it down in the stomach, it'll soak up all the whiskey, none of it'll get in your bloodstream, and then you'll be just fine. No, it doesn't work like that. Once you take 2 shots like this, within 180 seconds maybe, you're gone. Forget it. You're done. You're done. Well, here's how this story went. Apparently, Waylon, 19-year-old Waylon, little Waylon,